There's a type of person who gets a rush from watching their savings account grow, not from what the money buys, just the number going up. They reuse tea bags, they drive cars until the wheels fall off, they calculate the cost per wear of every clothing purchase. Their friends call them cheap, their family worries they're depriving themselves. But something else is actually happening here. Behavioral psychologists just discovered why some people are wired to save, and it has almost nothing to do with the money itself. There's a difference between being frugal and being fearful. One is scarcity thinking, the other might be a hidden source of freedom. For decades, we assumed people who hoarded cash were just anxious, waiting for the other shoe to drop, preparing for disaster. We labeled them tightwads, penny pinchers, Scrooges, like their relationship with money was broken, like they needed to learn how to spend. But researchers started noticing something strange. Some savers weren't anxious at all. They were actually the most content people in the room. In 2016, researchers at Northwestern University's Kellogg School of Management studied what they called frugal behavior. They wanted to know what drives people who save obsessively, not people who are poor and have no choice, not people terrified of ending up on the street, but people who have enough money and still choose to save every possible penny. What they found changed how we think about frugality. These people weren't motivated by fear. They were motivated by something called anticipatory autonomy, the feeling of future freedom. The knowledge that every dollar saved is a door kept open, an option preserved, a screw you waiting to happen. Let me tell you about someone who understands this better than most. Meet David. He's 47, works as a librarian in Ohio, makes $43,000 a year. His coworkers drive newer cars, take nicer vacations, complain about their credit card bills at lunch. David drives a 2002 Honda Civic with 280,000 miles, packs his lunch every single day, and has worn the same winter coat for 11 years. Here's what his coworkers don't see. David has $460,000 in his investment accounts. He owns his house outright, could retire at 52 if he wanted. When his boss started demanding weekends last year, David simply said no, politely, calmly, without anxiety. Most people can't do that. They have payments, obligations, golden handcuffs they mistook for success. David has something better. He has options, built one sandwich at a time, one skipped restaurant meal, one extra year driving the Honda. His savings aren't about deprivation, they're about refusal, the ability to say no to anything that doesn't serve him. First, their dopamine system processes future rewards differently. Most people get a hit of dopamine from immediate pleasure, the new phone, the dinner out, the vacation booked. But brain imaging studies show that compulsive savers get the same dopamine release from imagining future security. Their brains light up just thinking about money they haven't spent yet. It's like they're time travelers experiencing future peace right now. Think of it like dessert. Most people want the cake on the plate in front of them. The saver is already tasting the satisfaction of skipping it and feeling healthy tomorrow. But here's where it gets interesting. Their anterior insula, the part of the brain that detects risk and triggers anxiety, is actually less active when they save. Spending stresses them out. Saving calms them down. They're not enduring frugality, they're literally relaxing into it. Now, before you pat yourself on the back for reusing Ziploc bags, let's pump the brakes. There's a crucial distinction here. Do you save from a place of abundance or scarcity? Healthy saving comes from sufficiency, not fear. You save because you have enough and want more freedom, not because you're terrified of not having enough. The question isn't, do you save money? The question is, why? If your answer involves words like freedom, options, peace, control, you're probably in a healthy zone. If your answer involves words like disaster, starvation, homelessness, abandonment, that might be something worth exploring. Not wrong, not broken, just different. People obsessed with saving have figured out something most of us miss. Money isn't really about stuff, it's about time. Think about how we talk about spending. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Live a little. We've built an entire narrative that consumption is the reward for working, that the point of money is to convert it into experiences and objects right now. But people who save obsessively looked at that narrative and said, actually, the point of money is to buy back your life. Every dollar saved is a minute you don't have to work someday, an hour you can spend how you choose, a day you can say no. Research from Dr. Elizabeth Dunn at the University of British Columbia found that people who prioritize financial independence over material purchases report higher life satisfaction than people who spend on luxury goods, because freedom feels better than stuff, always. In Japan, there's a cultural concept called mottainai. It roughly translates to regret over waste. Not just money waste, waste of anything, time, resources, potential. People raised with this value don't save money because they're cheap. They save because wasting feels genuinely painful, like a violation of something sacred. Meanwhile, in America, we've built an entire economy on convincing people that not spending is a form of failure, that thrift is for the poor, that using something until it breaks is almost embarrassing. Which philosophy produces more content humans? The research says it's not the one with the shopping malls. If you're someone who feels secretly proud of your savings, who gets a small thrill watching that number climb, who wonders why everyone else seems so comfortable with debt, here's your permission slip. You're not broken. You're not missing out. Your brain is literally wired to find peace in preservation. And in a world designed to extract every dollar from your pocket before you even feel it leaving, the ability to say no, to wait, to choose freedom over instant gratification, that's not pathology, that's power. But check yourself honestly. Can you spend when you need to? Do you let yourself enjoy the money you've saved? Are you running toward freedom or just running away from fear? The healthiest relationship with money is one where saving is a choice, not a compulsion. The next time someone jokes about your 2002 Honda, or raises an eyebrow when you pack leftovers again, or asks why you won't just live a little, you can tell them about anticipatory autonomy, about the anterior insula, about mottainai, and the difference between scarcity and freedom. Or you can just smile and say, I'm not saving money, I'm buying my future self's freedom. That usually ends the conversation pretty quickly, because deep down, they know you're right. They feel the weight of their payments, their subscriptions, their lifestyle they can't afford to pause. You have options, and honestly, that's the whole point. If this video just explained a feeling you've never been able to put into words, subscribe. And the video on screen is a direct follow-up breaking down the psychology of people who don't care about credit scores,